Hang in there, you feel me? I like how we played in this game. I can't say too much, but we did what we supposed to have. That's how you hang in there, you feel me? I like how we played in this game. I can't say too much, but we did what we supposed to. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Man, stuff is getting wild. That's why you know it's the NFL. The NFL is back. It's back. It's back, man. It is back. And it's coming with full effect. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. We got a little breaking news with Brian Robinson, okay? Not only that, I'm going to go in deep dive with what's going on with this situation. Ben Standing out there calling his call, you feel me? Red Zone in the lab, shout out to Deuce. He called it too, you feel me? It was a lot of people that called this, you feel me? It was a lot of people. And, you know, as I was looking at it, you know, I'm looking at him like you know, I thought it was like a short-term solution. But at the end of the day, let's go ahead into this video. Make sure you join the crew. It's me and you, Big Simple 422. You already know. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss no videos or live from your boy, Big Simple 422. What's up, y'all? Man. Football is back, ladies and gentlemen. Football is back. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. So we're gonna get into it. The first thing first, you see the news. Ben Standing called his call. He was talking about, you know, Brian Robinson could be one of those ones that be trade bait. You feel me? Even Deuce said this. You feel me? A lot of people said it. He could be trade bait. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, looking at the situation at hand, him being who he is today, I'm saying this right now. Brian Robinson could be cut or traded. I feel that way. I don't know how the fans supposed to feel, but he could be cut because that dude, JCM, is on a whole different level. And that's just what I seen on tape, what I seen what he can do, the man is, he can do it all. He can almost do it all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about catching out the backfield and all that yet, but overall, that man can run the football. And that was a steal. That is a steal in the 7th round by AP. AP, I see you, AP. That's a good steal. That's a good steal. That's a steal of the draft, I might add. That's the steal of the draft. Okay? I like that. I like what we just did right there, you feel me? So, but overall, about Brian Robinson, I'm going to talk about Brian Robinson, you feel me? A lot of people was calling him average and stuff like that. But not only that, it's the way he was acting. I think somebody said something about him acting, the way he was acting, you feel me, on the sideline, talking about, you feel me, he was talking, people was talking like he was wearing sunshades, he had a gold chain on and stuff like that. He wasn't really, you know, hyping up the team and stuff like that. Like the other players was doing, like hyping up the players, getting them ready for the game and stuff like that. You know, even if they did had a bad play, they still was hyping up the team. Let's go. You're gonna be all right. Let's get back on the field. You know what I'm saying? But they wasn't that. He wasn't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that, man. That it do rub the team the wrong way in a lot of ways. He put himself out there like that, you know, and people look at it that way, you know. And Brian Robinson, I like him. I like his story. You feel me? I like his story where he came from. You feel me? And not only that, you know what happened with Brian Robinson. And I know a lot of people don't understand the Brian Robinson thing. You feel me? Some people do. Some people just don't understand. You know, I'm not gonna say just get off my team and stuff like that. I'm not gonna be those ones, be that one. But Brian Robinson, I respect the hell out of him because he went out there, he went back out there with, he got shot. He got shot and he was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And we can't judge where a person to go, and stuff like that. We can't. I wish we could, deny the person that 13-year-old that did that. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Brian Robinson, that's what happened to him. But at the end of the day, he got back on that field. He showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying? And that's the stuff that made everybody like, man, he really got back out there on the field with only it was really inspirational. You feel what I'm saying? Like he went out there to play. He went out there to play for those 4 games. The entire season. He came back. He came back in that same season that he got shot. You feel what I'm saying? So that's inspirational for that. But when like the NFL is, man, when they see something, when you get a brand new toy and it looks looks way better, and he plays that mode, he got the energy, he got that charisma, he got stuff going for him, you feel me? He got the jump cuts, he know how to run and a lot more. And Brian Robinson really wasn't giving us that. He was more of a power back. You know what I'm saying? He's a power back. Half of the time he be trying to act like he's like a scratch back, but you ain't that Brian Robinson. You was never that, man. And I can't say nothing about that, but overall, you was always a power back to me. You had the power back. You had that power back mentality. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I can't say too much on that. You feel me? Brian Robinson, hey, I'm just saying, this might be, for Brian Robinson, this might be like something that he can learn from. He can build himself up to get better. I just don't want him to go in the NFC. I don't want him nowhere near in our division. I do not want nobody going in our division. No more. That cannot happen. If you can trade this man for a 6 or a 7, I'll be all right with that. Because I do not want to see this man in our division toting that rock. I do not. And a motivational Brian Robinson is different. And we all seen a motivational Brian Robinson. You feel me? He's really motivational. When he got shot and he came back on that field, that man was toting the rock. Okay, I just want to tell y'all that. All right, but overall though, JCM, it's hands on deck, man. It's JCM season. It's JCM season, man. I can't say nothing else about it, but it's JCM season. JCM out there balling in training camp, joint practices and stuff like that. He out there balling. He out there doing his thing. You feel me? So we ain't gonna just jump into conclusions and stuff like that. At the end of the day, Brian Robinson, it is what it is. I'm not saying he's off the team yet, but overall, man, when you get news like that, you know what I'm saying? The team trying to trade you. AP trying to trade you for something before he might do something. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he might release you. You know what I'm saying? That stuff like that, it matters. It matters. Okay? So at the end of the day, man, this is a business. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss no videos or lives. Until we meet again, hail to the Commanders. And, let's get ready for the game tomorrow.